Monday hunt. Working that upper tide line again. Came down, we got a west wind, pretty good west wind blowing, pretty heavy. It's definitely blowing some sand off of these shells and rocks again, exposing a lot more. You can see down in this area, that's where I'm going to be hunting, up to that weed line. So it's going to be, it's probably about 20 feet of area. Beach, and it does vary in certain areas. There's some scallops up in there. I see a scallop up ahead there. I also noticed down below they're starting to get an accumulation of rocks and shells. So I may take a run down in there and see what comes out. So I'll be back and we'll see where it goes. Okay, well, I decided to go down a little lower than where I've been hunting, and there've been a lot of newly exposed rocks and shells. There's a little bit of surface sand's been stripped away at high tide, and it's forming a little bit of a slope, and I'm digging targets, but a lot of light stuff in here, unfortunately. And it makes sense. You know, the pennies, the dimes, they're gonna, with the receding tide, they're gonna move out a little farther than the quarters out of the bank. So that explains why I'm digging the heavier coins up top. Heavier coins and hopefully heavier objects out of there, maybe some more gold, hopefully. Anyway, I gave this a little bit of a shot. It was all pennies and dimes, and I think I got 1/4. So I'll probably end up in the upper tide section. Let's see what happens. I decided to come up a little higher, up into this area. And it's not gold, but hey, I'll take it. Little silver ring, pretty little silver ring. See how well that cleans up. But it's the jewelry. It's jewelry anyway, so I'm happy to find the ring. Okay, what an incredible early February day it is out here. I'm back down where I've been hunting last couple weeks, I guess. It's light northwest wind blowing. It's about 55, 56 degrees out here, and it's just unbelievable for February in New Jersey, at the Jersey Shore. With that said, the conditions down here are not the greatest. As you can see over my shoulder, the surf's pretty sanded in. What I've been doing, I've been forced to work up high, the old storm tide line. Picking away at coins. No bonanza, but enough heavy coins to keep things interesting, and you know, keep finding gold in that ballpark. I have found one piece of gold already. One of the guys I hunt with found a piece. That's Matt Bonsall. He found a part of a gold earring. I did find a silver ring yesterday, and you know, finding junk jewelry, quarters, some nickels. A lot of pennies and dimes, but up top, a good amount of quarters up at the top of the tide line. So this is where I'm going to concentrate. I'm going to work it slow, high sensitivity, work reverse discrimination, listen for the real deep signals, and let's see what happens today. So I'll be back, and here's where I'm going to be. I'm going to be hunting up in this area, right up to about where you see the lighter sand. That's where I'm going to be hunting. So I'll be back. What an awesome day out here. Beautiful. Very little wind, and I'm digging stuff not as high. You can start to see the beach starting to set up. It's starting to define itself. As that sand dries up, you can see the lighter part of the beach, and then it's not really a slope, and it kind of is a slope, but it is on an angle, and it does slope down until where the beach flattens out all the way down to the water. You can see where I'm digging. I'm getting a lot of light targets down low, up where that spiral is. There's a spiral right beyond that. Those were definitely quarters. I just do 4 spirals around and see if anything, if I get lucky, and maybe I get a deep heavy signal around it. But I am definitely digging, and a little sample of what's coming out. A lot of bits and pieces of copper. And I get some quarters, pennies, a couple dimes. So far, that's it. Where's that jewelry? I'm gonna keep poking away. Time to grind through it. See what comes out. I'll be back. Okay, got a nickel in this area and spiraling out from this, and I'm still finding that the heavier coins are up here in the upper part. Like I said before, I'm digging a lot more signals down low, but they're all pennies and dimes and pieces of copper and nothing really exciting. I might be able to pick up a light earring, so that's why I'm still working through that area. I'm just hitting it all. I'm going down to about mid-tide and working up into this area. So I'll keep banging away and see what happens. Hey, what do they say? What's the old saying? Imitation is the highest form of flattery. I just got up into this area, and I don't know if you can see it, but I'll pan out a little bit. But somebody, probably yesterday maybe, I don't know, sometime maybe early this morning, this is older, maybe it was yesterday, maybe it was even on the weekend, who knows, but somebody did a spiral pattern, or at least their version of a spiral. Doesn't look like a spiral, looks like rings, but anyway, nice, valiant try, and I appreciate the imitation. Nice little slope in here, dark sand. I don't know if they got anything out. I can't see any dig marks. I did manage a nice green quarter right here. So I'm gonna work this real slow in the all metal mode. Again, this dark sand, usually a little heavier level. So maybe I'll get something in here and I'll just work it real slow. See what happens.